back streaming again. Right now, I am letting Docker update, and while that happens, I'm going to basically check the work I did yesterday. I updated the schema on this dashboard I'm working on. Uh, Dashboard is using GraphQL. The rest is going to be Express, the MongoDB backend, or MongoDB database. A little bit of water. My new office for the time being. I don't know if you can hear, but downstairs they're playing a little bit of Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and you got the rumblings of people talking. Looks like Docker is done updating, so let's go ahead and get that running again. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see, just running the command Docker compose up dash D dash dash remove orphans. All right, that's running, and then I'll go ahead and run nodemon source slash index.js. All right, next. So let's look at it. I'm gonna start with so this dashboard is gonna help me manage time, finances, and just tasks, activities, things that I'm interested in, things that I've done. So like I can remember uh, what items I like at specific restaurants. It'll keep track of that. It's long term. I've been using it to manage finances, but I was on a Go version of it. Built a Go data, a Go backend, Go server with it, and I was having issues with launching it, or not launching it, but deploying it online. I was using Heroku and followed the steps, but for whatever reason, I wasn't able to make it happen. So I went back to old faithful JavaScript. Going to use some GraphQL to help myself. We good? Let me plug in my computer. Battery died. Battery died. All right, give me a second. Go. All right, we're going. Okay, so let's start with the word ho 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 ho. So my word type. All right. So where's underscore ID? They're both using the same database. So that's why I'm checking to make sure that the GraphQL Express version that I'm building can match it. All right, so instead of definition. I got meaning here, so I can change that. Give me a second. I'm gonna check something in the database. That's why I turned that off. Don't need y'all looking at my login credentials. I guess that ain't. All right. All right. Got that. We have tongue and tier. We got word. End game. S points. F points. Is four-letter word. Create and update that. Okay. Word, update word. Don't need those. Affix. There we go. ID. Morpheme, meaning. Tongue, example. Affix type. Media. Note. And then I created that and updated that. All right, so that's working. Yeah, this will probably stop around maybe about a half hour. I'm gonna stop because I got a video meeting coming up. Let's see, next after affix, verbo. There it is, verbo. Underscore, English, Spanish, right? Reflexive, regular, into categoria, regular. Set verbose. Uh, that could be an issue. That could be an issue. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna deal with that later. All right. I'm gonna put a note there. Remove from. All right. After categoria, we got cambiar, terminación. That's another one. God. right? And then we got Grupo, float, Spanish I already saw. Okay. Stats. Okay. I may have to do it over here. I don't know. All right, so word is good. Let's look at user. All right, so user has an underscore ID, name. Is name on here? I don't have name on there. Name is string. All right. Email I got. Roles is a string. Is it role or roles? I bet it's roles. Let's check it out. Row. Row. And then rows. So I got fucking both. Role is an int. Rows is an array. That's going to be a problem. Rows. That's my alarm. My meeting coming up. All right. Podcast. What we got? No podcast. All right, so I can add that. That'll be after person. Podcast. Score ID. Just gonna copy this real quick because everything has a string. I mean, an ID. Created and updated that. All right, title. String. Author. That's gonna be person. The string. I'm gonna leave it a string for right now. Uh, Subscribers. Int. Tag. It's going to be an array of tags. Published. Author is going to be person. Published is Boolean. Real quick, I'm going to check something real quick. Person. All right, type person. Okay, so it's a type person. User. I got to do something about this person user. Podcast. All right. And media is going to be media. And then Tag. Podcast. All right, episode. You know what? I don't need this right now. Budget is more important. All right, budget. That is going to be manager, budget name, budget value. A budget as a manager. That manager will be a user for sure. All right. All right. Financial account. Need to find a financial account. All right. ID, account name. Why'd I do that? Current value. Financial institution. Is a string. Need a manager. It's going to be a string. All right, updated that. This is interesting. Vendor. Vendor. ID. Transaction. All right. A vendor has an array of transaction IDs. All right. That transaction. Transaction as transaction event. All right, let's start over. We got budget. This is all right. After that, we got currency. currency ID, right? One, it's not going to be an array. String. Fan account. Transaction event. Transaction event. Okay, not there yet. Occurrence string. This is basically a date. Transaction event. String. Transaction credit. All right, float. Transaction debit. Also float. And after that, we got vendor ID. It's a string. Vendor is vendor participant ID. That is, so participant ID is an array of strings. Participant is going to be person, array of persons. All right, and that's it. Man, this is going to be to merge, to manage the two so that they both work is going to be an issue. I think this one is going to be the master, the main one, and then I'm going to have to refactor the Go version. All right, transactions, fill the transactions, currency. There's only one currency in the whole thing? All right. This is taking more energy than I expected. Inputs. Need to get to the types. Need to get to C, currency. Just gonna copy that. Copy that. After currency. Currency type. Symbol. And, all right. See if it still works. All right, so the error is telling me that I'm using transaction.currency and transaction.budget more than once. All right. And I can do this one. There we go. All right, we got it working. Now the resolvers. I got to build my resolvers. All right, I don't need this one anymore. So I can make this. That's not what I expected. View, let's minimize. You know what? I'm hungry. I'm going to go get me a snack and prepare for my video conference coming up in about 14 minutes. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me. This is the end though. awefulBrown, low GraphQL, struggle coding. Talk to you soon.